Hi, my name is Bryan. I work in the IBM Z Center for Secure Engineering, and today I'm talking about the control block Masquerade. When you're implementing your own PC or SVC routine, how do you handle the situation where you want to have your own control block as a potential parameter from that untrusted requester? So in this possible format, register 1 points you to your base parameter list, which points to a token, and that token contains an address to a control block that you own. But again, because register 1 is not trusted, none of these pointers are trusted. How are you going to make sure that this really is your control block? Now, you may have given that address as part of the token generation on one of your early invocations of this service, and then this could be coming in as input to changing or deleting that resource later on. How do you know that it's yours? Even if you make safe copies all along the way, there's no way to ascertain this just from this data alone. Now, it's important to separate this out from the concept of dump diagnosis. In a dump, it's very, very useful to have an eye catcher check so that you say, this looks like this is going to be this kind of control block. Maybe you even have version information so that you know the data inside is the right amount and offsets and things of that nature. But an eye catcher check is not valid for security. A hacker could come in and dummy up a control block Masquerade very, very easily in key 8 storage, no less. This is how you do a proper verification. So in other words, in your code, you need to have some anchoring control block that has the linked list of all of these control blocks that are going to be then later given to you through the token of your requester. You need to be able to independently verify that this address is accurate. It has nothing to do with an eye catcher check. It has everything to do with an independent anchor that did not come from the untrusted requester. When you do this independent lookup, this is the way that you are going to make sure that you are not spoofed by a control block Masquerade. Enterprise Knights of IBM Z, providing educational insights to the security and integrity of our platform.